I do want to see something beautiful on my arms instead of seeing something that brings back to, people who were in my life at the time that shouldn't have been there, and, experiences I'm having that I shouldn't have had. And every time I look at that, that's kind of what I feel and what I see, and I don't want to see it anymore.
The Restart program, which is essentially kind of abbreviated from rest and art, kind of play on words there, came up from more or less the observation, listening to our clients that come through our doors. Self-harm is a very common occurrence. They're here to get them covered. I mean, that's, as artists, when a client comes in at their most vulnerable, it is our job to, help them any way we can by offering a service that we do best.
It's like addicting. Like when it started out, it was like a very, very minor thing. And it was mainly like a call for help. Like I wanted people to notice that I was struggling. So I heard about people self-harming. So it's like, I'll start doing that and maybe someone will notice that I'm not having a good time. After that, it became less about that and more about the fact that I was just really addicted to doing that. Part of it was a little bit of a resentment for the idea that I should cover up my scars. And then I realized that there's nothing wrong with me wanting to make a practical difference in my life in which I feel more comfortable wearing what I want. I feel more comfortable interacting with people. And even though there shouldn't be that heavy of a stigma and it shouldn't operate that way, it does. And there's nothing wrong with me responding to that and being like, you know what, this is something I can do that's gonna make life easier for myself. I still do have moments where I look at myself and I'm like, what did I do? I did that.
Tattooing over scarring, it's technically super challenging. There's no real textbook written on tattooing over scar tissue. A lot of it is experiential.
When I tried bio oil and vitamin E and stuff like that, it was like I was trying to reverse the damage and make it like it never happened. But then with a tattoo, it's like I'm kind of moving forward onto a whole new thing, because it did happen. It did affect my life, and my arms are never gonna look the same again. I don't want them to look the same again. I want them to look different and beautiful, It's like growth, it's exciting.
It's a way for us to take tattooing past where it currently is in a way. It's a very superficial art form. It's a valuable opportunity to take what we do and recontribute on a deeper level.
The design that Gino did is super beautiful. The idea that I can look at my arms and it's not gonna be there. That's not what I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna see something that's beautiful and something that means something to me. It is liberating. Because my scars are so apparent, I feel like it's not my choice when I get to tell people if I've self-harmed or even that I've struggled with mental health. Just the idea that if I wanna tell someone what I've struggled with, it's my decision. I think it's so beautiful. Yeah, I really like it.